fronte, ela sonha com novo horizonte, trancada na sofre de verdade por toda a cidade.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello, everybody. Ernie Johnson here alongside Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports. Tonight, we'll see the Washington Wizards playing to come out strong and make their mark early. They have to look at this game as a great opportunity to do just that. Last season, the Cavs did not have the best record in the Eastern Conference. The Hawks did, but Cleveland did come out of the East and go to the NBA Finals. Shaq, as long as LeBron is there with this roster, how much pressure do they have to make the finals every year?
Well, LeBron said it himself. He's the best player on the planet. They have to be one of the favorites as long as they keep that roster intact, and they have to stay injury-free, Ernie.
Do you think the best player on the
2K Sports checks in with our loyal viewers with the broadcast from Washington, the home of the Wizards, the Verizon Center. Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports as we get set to bring you some terrific NBA action. I'm Kevin Harlan, and here with me today, Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. And a look at the starters for the Cavaliers. Kyrie Irving and J.R. Smith at the guard set. LeBron and Love are the talented pair at the forward position. And it's Mozgov in at the 5 down low.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
Mozgov, guys, was specifically sought after by his coach, Dave Blatt. Remember, Mozgov was a favorite of his from when Blatt coached the Russian national team.
Now, here is Smith. Tight defense on him. Here's Irving. Rebound by the Wizards.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Oubre passes to Wall. From outside the arc, and he gets the bucket. Wall's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
And that's one of his strengths, knocking down those long-range jump shots.
Irving kicks to LeBron. The fader. Good, and the assist goes to Irving.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
To the right side. Pass to Dudley. And here's Wall outside. Shot is off. And Cleveland will come the other way. James outside. And there's the feed to Smith. Love outside. 6 on the shot clock. And it's Smith penetrating, and he drops in the layup off the glass. J.R. Smith. Wizards have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Ball against Irving. That's tipped. Gortat dishes the Wall. There's the 3. Wall with another miss.
You know, he's been off his game this quarter just a bit. Hasn't been able to get a whole lot to go so far.
Oh, and a fast break for the Wizards. Wall missing again.
He's jacked up a number of threes, but his accuracy has been lacking. Time to try something different, if you ask me.
The shot's good from Smith.
And that's how the coach would draw it up. On the fast break from start to finish.
Yeah, and what a finish it was, guys. Really nicely done.
Wizards trail by 4. Outside, Wall gets the three-pointer to fall. Wall's got 6 points. Here's James.
And one problem with the Cavs last season was they put immediate pressure on themselves. A part of that was the trade for Kevin Love.
Pass to Love. Gortat with the defensive effort.
Usually if he gets to the rim, he's converting it into points. But the defense stood tall there.
Wall's shot is off. As you said, the Cavs put a lot of pressure on themselves because of the trade. You could see it affect the way they came out of the gate.
And you know, it was just night and day, Kevin, when the Cavs began to relax and click. I mean, a total transformation and turnaround. They would go 19-20 in the first 39 games, and then 34-9 over the rest of the season once those guys gelled and got locked in.
For Cleveland, they've gone 50% from the field to this point, 4 of 8. Here's Irving. Yes, it's James picking up the assist.
And I tell you what, anytime you get those easy ones, that basket starts to get bigger.
Now the pass to Wall. Fires for 3. Wall missing again. Cavaliers have gone 5 of 9 from the field. Here's Irving. And he gets that one to go off the front iron. Irving's got his second bucket of the game to go. Wizards trail by 4. Wall passes to Gortat. The kick out to Wall. Buries the long-range jumper.
There's a chance he could have a big game if they don't D him up more tightly on the perimeter.
Well, we know that Mozgov started last season with the Nuggets and then was traded to Cleveland midway through the season.
And what an impact he made on the Cleveland Cavaliers, particularly at the defensive end. His size and his activity really helped the Cavs become outstanding at the defensive end.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Cavaliers.
And credit to the Cavs for going out and getting Mozgov. I mean, they paid a hefty price giving up the 2 first-rounders. But thus far, he's proved to be worth it.
So for the Wizards, Chris Humphries has checked in for Oubre. Gary Neal comes in for Garrett Temple. And Sessions subbed in for John Wall. And the Cavaliers will go with a different look here. Tristan Thompson, he's checked in for Mozgov. Iman Shumpert has come in for LeBron. Matthew Dellavedova has checked in for Smith. And Mo Williams subbed in for Kyrie Irving.
And the Mozgov trade, guys, for the Cavs, I think can be viewed as their big turning point in the season. He completely changed the defense of their team. He was that missing piece of the puzzle.
Here's Williams after the basket by Washington. And Shumpert kicks to Thompson. The screen from Thompson. And Gortat over to help. Dellavedova dishes to Thompson.
And last season was one where a bench role didn't let the move bother him.
He hits both from the stripe.
And one thing about Tristan Thompson, he is an absolute terror on the offensive glass. Was top 5 in that category last year, despite playing less than 27 minutes a game. Does a terrific job with anticipation of the carom and uses his gigantic wingspan to just go up and reel it in. Terrific motor and nose for the glass.
Tell you what, they haven't wasted any time getting into the swing of things on the boards.
And even this early, that's a good omen for the rest of the game. Both teams trading punches back and forth. This thing's like a heavyweight fight.
The momentum swings really impossible to keep track of. The energy in the building just keeps going back and forth, ebbing and flowing. I'm loving it.
Now here's Gortat. Mo Williams unable to get his shot to go. Gortat with the ball, guarded now by Kevin Love. They get the rebound. Humphries the pass to Gortat. There's a screen by Gortat. Now here's Sessions. Both teams have it going here early and still close through the first quarter. Washington out in front, up by 1. We'll be back shortly live from the Verizon Center. And we got a chance to hear from LeBron James about the hard work and preparation he brings into.
I go back and I'm able to, read the scouting report, and also when I get to the arena, I also watch more film on each and every guy that's going to be playing, guys that I know I may be, matched up against, throughout the night. So I'm not surprised by anything if it happens throughout the game. So it's a lot of preparation that goes in, to just.
I think you'd have to say the preparation really shows on the court in his play, and rarely does he look surprised out there, caught off guard.
And Kevin, that's really just the mark of a total pro. And I don't think oftentimes the fans appreciate how much goes in terms of preparation. Some guys get it, and some guys don't. But he's a perfect example of what proper preparation means in terms of preventing a poor performance.
Welcome back, folks. We have a close game here at the start of the second quarter of play. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Wizards, guys.
It's all about the depth. Really, the bench has been the difference. The bench play really has separated these two teams.
Yeah, it's been a huge advantage for them. That bench has really made a nice contribution.
On the floor for Cleveland, getting going here in the second. LeBron and Thompson are up front. Amon Shumpert is out there with Matthew Dellavedova. And it's Jones in at the 3 spot. And the Cavaliers with some changes. Mozgov, he's checked in for Thompson. Smith comes in for Shumpert. And Irving subbed in for Matthew Dellavedova. Smith drawn the double team. Mozgov kicks to James. Jones, no one around him. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. Jones has got the opening field goal of the second quarter for Cleveland. Outside, Wall. Puts up the baby hook. And no good, trying to use the glass.
And guys, the first year for David Blatt, he was second-guessed at every turn. And that happens when you are picked to make the finals, but also when you coach LeBron James.
Launches it, and the basket good. Wall's got 15. And for Blatt, Greg, everyone did wonder if he would be the right fit early. As the season wore on and the Cavs got tougher, those questions, Clark, went away.
Yeah, and I think most people forget that he's an iconic coaching legend overseas.
Good point, yeah.
So coaching is coaching. Sure, it's not the NBA, but this guy brought a pedigree and resume that was quite substantial.
Well, nobody really knew, Greg, what to make of Washington going into last year's playoffs. They came out strong with a big sweep against a pretty good Raptors team.
Yeah, how about taking them down 4 straight? And it was the first time a team has swept an opponent without home court advantage since 2011. Also was the first sweep for the Wizards in franchise history.
For Cleveland, they've gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second. He gets it to him. Back to James. Puts it up from 12. Can't hit. And Washington the other.
Continued to be a tough opponent. I mean, they went up 2-1 on the Hawks, but were unable to keep the series lead. A lot of close, heartbreaking losses for them in that series.
There's the dish to Mozgov. Smith kicks to James. And J.R. Smith picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
They have repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid dividends.
And with as many points as they paid, they haven't had to do much work on the perimeter.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Jefferson's checked in. Wall dishes to Humphries. Nice ball movement by Washington. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Jacks up a 3. Wall missing again.
And the Hawks would ultimately take down the Wizards last year in the postseason. John Wall and his injury were a big turning point in that matchup. And all those buzzer beaters for both teams made it one of the most interesting series of the postseason.
Dishes to Jefferson. J.R. Smith on the wing. He made that one. Basket number 3 for him. He's also missed 2.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness, Greg. I mean, if they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
From deep, Wall. It's rebounded by Cleveland. James has got his 4th rebound in this one.
And not a night he's going to want to remember, just not really able to score the basketball. Just no resistance inside at all. They are feasting. This is a straight buffet.
It is. It's a big one. And load the plate.
Yeah, exactly. It sure is. Plenty of second opportunities. 8 of their last 10 points from the paint, but the defense still continues to back away and not show any aggression.
And he gets the bucket. And now an 8-point Cleveland lead.
And you can sense the momentum really starting to swing their way.
Yeah, they're taking charge here. I mean, there's no question about it, Greg. And the lead, I think, is just going to continue to grow and grow from here.
Wall, that's a 2-pointer. And another miss by Washington.
He's going to play his way right onto the bench and out of the game if he continues to shoot it like he has so far in this quarter.
And how big was last year's trade for J.R. Smith? I mean, sent from the Knicks to the Cavaliers around midseason, Smith began to post some of the better numbers of his career, helping prove that for a tumultuous personality like Smith's, environment is key.
Washington calls timeout.
Yeah, enough scoring on